It's been a while since our last Marvel show, but Agatha All Along is now out with his first 2 episodes, and let's review it. When it comes to Agatha, this character was beloved when Wandavision came out, but then when they announced this character is getting their own spin-off show, people didn't like the idea of it, and the trailers haven't won a lot of people over. So how's the first 2 episodes? Now, my one problem with these first 2 episodes is that it's slow. These 2 episodes have a slow start. You can just feel the runtime at parts, especially in the second episode, and it just feels kind of dragged just a tiny bit. In episode 2, they're kind of recruiting these people, and you can feel it just starting to drag just a little bit in episode 2. It's kind of slow. Episode 1 has its bits, but I feel like just the overall tone of episode 1 makes it work better. Episode 2 was kind of slow. Now, other than that one problem, I was surprised. For starters, other Marvel shows felt like a movie and a show combined together. This one does not feel like that. This is the first Marvel show to have a showrunner. You can feel that, because this show actually feels like a TV show. It doesn't feel like a movie and show combined together like every other MCU show is. It feels like a show. It feels like an actual series. And it functions as a show instead of like a movie that's stretched out. The first episode felt like a show. I don't know how it's going to continue with the rest of the series, but it felt like a show. And let me just say, I was hooked. I'm hooked to the story right now. I did not want episode 2 to end, but it did end, and now I have to wait a week, which is disappointing. I do not want to wait a week. I want to just continue on the show, but I am hooked into the story. Not like extremely hooked, but hooked enough that I don't want the episode to end. And then once it does end, I'm disappointed that I have to wait another week in order to watch it again. And plot elements they introduced and mysteries behind certain plot elements in here, I'm hooked to those as well, and I'm interested to see where the story goes. I understand that this show is definitely not for everyone. Episode 1, there was bits in there that kind of reminded me of Birds of Prey, small portions. I feel from the trailers that this is gonna feel like Hocus Pocus. Right now, doesn't really feel like that yet, but just like the Witch Adventure, come on, that's kind of like a Hocus Pocus comparison right there. But I can tell this show is definitely not going to be for everyone. But for me, when I first watched that trailer, I was not interested in the show. And now after watching these first 2 episodes, I'm hooked and excited to see where the show goes next. Agatha All Along surprised me. Hey, it could surprise you, but this is just the first 2 episodes, so I guess we'll see where episode 3 takes us. If you like this video, maybe you'll be interested in the story on how I met Iman Vellani, or another Marvel review down here. Anyways, thanks for watching.